Venezuela. Let's stop pretending this was complicated. This didn't start with a raid. It started with what Donald Trump loves most, a deal. In November 2025, a U.S. court forced the sale of Citgo Petroleum, Venezuela's most valuable overseas asset, with 3 refineries, 43 terminals, 4,000 gas stations, valued at $13 to $18 billion. It was sold for less than $6 billion to a company called Amber Energy, an affiliate of Elliott Investment Management run by billionaire Paul Singer. Singer bought it cheap because recent U.S. sanctions cut Venezuela off from financing technology, spare parts, and traditional oil markets, crippling their ability to maintain its facilities and forcing it to sell crude through shadow networks at steep discounts that drained revenue and accelerated collapse. Yes, there had been corruption that damaged infrastructure, but our actions ensured it was to be kept down and its destruction. And this is the same Paul Singer, the same hedge fund operator who spent years investing in Argentina, putting billions of his own funds at risk, right before they almost defaulted on bonds and the United States had to step in with a massive financial rescue that stabilized Argentina's bond market and protected American investors like him. This is a pattern. At the time of the Citgo sale, Nicolas Maduro was still pursuing legal appeals in U.S. courts to stop it until U.S. forces seized Maduro. He's flown to New York, and Donald Trump announces the U.S. will effectively run Venezuela and promises to take back the oil. Once Maduro was gone, the appeals are gone. There is no appeals. The last legal obstacle to Singer's bargain vanished, and suddenly Venezuelan oil is back on the table, flowing toward U.S. Gulf Coast refineries, including the ones Singer owns. Trump claimed this was about drugs. This was about oil, just like Iraq and Halliburton. This was about assets. This was about protecting a corporate transaction. Singer didn't just buy refineries. He funded the ideology that made this inevitable. Millions into think tanks calling for regime change. Millions into Donald Trump's campaign and MAGA party machine. Millions into shaping the narrative. Sanctions broke the country. Courts stripped the assets. Money bought influence. And our soldiers enforce the out. And if Americans don't recognize this moment, we've crossed a line that I don't know if we can come back from unless we revive our republic.